Heyo, Bob's here. We're here with Yaki, and this is episode 1 of the Hostel Bob Travel Podcast. No world saving, no wrestling. We're just gonna talk about travel like you're just taking your first shit back in America. Heyo.
Yes, sir.
Real deal. What's happening, bro? Thanks for coming, bro.
Cooling, brother. Cooling, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thanks for doing this. This is the first one, bro. So, what I want to do is I'll kind of talk to you before about it. So, this part feels fake, but what I want to do is just sit down and talk about feel the energy as soon as you I don't know, maybe even getting visas and shit. Yeah, actually do. Yeah. I try to stay away from wrestling, or at least what you think about wrestling. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But tell me about getting the visa, because I don't want to go. I don't want to get into whether or not the taken care of type shit, but just literally getting the visa. What's that shit like? Because I'm only gone to the easy countries. You know?
Yeah. Well, that shit was it was kind of easy, but it was a little hard just on some timing wise, just because of the wrestling stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like doing it
It snuck up on you.
yeah,
The
it snuck up
opportunity.
on me. Yeah, the
Okay.
opportunity snuck up on me. So it was everything had to be fast. I didn't have a passport at the time, so I had to get the passport first. And so I missed an
Oh
opportunity
shit.
because I didn't have a passport. You know what I'm saying?
Did you go to the embassy, or did you just wait it out?
I went the first time I was trying to do that. I went to I did it online. My mom helped me do it online to get the passport. And then when I got the visa, I went to the embassy, and it was had to pay an extra $500 to speed it up the process. It was hell, yeah.
To speed up the visa itself.
Yeah. Or the passport rather, so I can get the visa. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That sucks. How much time did you have for the opportunity before? They told you, and then you got this much time before you leave.
I think it was a month for the first time, and it didn't happen within that month. And so then I had the passport. So it was I got the message in June, and it was uh, yeah, July, and then it was October. So I had what was that, July, August, October, about 3 months. You know
About
what I'm
three
saying,
months.
to get the visa at least.
Did you get a work visa?
Yeah, it was a work
Oh,
visa.
you got a work visa.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
Noah. Noah legit, bro. I didn't want to ask the question the other way and be like, bro, did you just do a tourist visa or shit? Okay, so what do they what do they still check financial shit if you have a work visa?
Yeah, it was I was basically getting paid by them, because I guess that's how the work visa works, right? It's if you get paid out there, it's you need that to be able to say hey, I got paid out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's kind of what it was. I don't think they're really on. I don't know if I cuss on here. I don't know if they're on
No,
dick.
please do.
Oh yeah.
You can do say whatever you want, bro.
All right, best say that. I don't know if they're on dick for real about how much money you make. I know it's going into the country and coming out. It's you can't have this much and shit like that. You know how that be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's about it. It was tight.
That's fire. I've never had a visa before.
Oh yeah.
Never had a visa. I gotta get some for some trips coming up. All
Sure.
right, so you're fucking. What's the flight? What's the flight like? Did you have a layover and shit?
For that, nah, not really a layover. That shit was just long as hell. I had to fly to the first time I believe I flew to fuck, I can't remember. It was somewhere in the middle of the map though. But the second time was flew to LA. Or both times it was to LA. I had to fly to LA first. And then from LA it was 12 hours. So it was a little long. It was pretty cool though. My feet got swelled up. I don't know if that's I guess that's a thing, bro. When you're on the flight for a long ass time, your feet swell up fucking fat as hell. That shit sucks. It's
Your feet got swollen?
yeah,
That's
it's your
crazy.
feet just because you're sitting on your ass for 12, 14 hours, and you're
Right.
I guess the high altitude, your feet swell. Shit sucks to put them in shoes and shit like that.
God
I
damn.
was in the middle seat, so I'm fucking stuck like this for a minute. That shit was treacherous. It was cool at first, but after a while,
The middle seat with frozen feet is crazy. With swollen feet is crazy.
indeed.
That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I had a 9-hour flight from Hawaii. That shit was fucked.
Yeah,
That shit was fucked. I was throwing up and shit.
it's terrible.
All right, what's Japan smell like?
It smells good.
Smells good.
Smells crazy. Clean air, brother. I swear. I don't know. It smelled great.
Really?
Yeah. It was great. They have smoking areas and fucking in the airport.
Uh huh.
So I go in there to smoke a cigarette, and like I felt like I almost was about to pass out because it's like
Indoor smoking
yeah,
area.
like indoors, it's like a fucking room. It's just like you go in there, you close the door. They got vents that like sucks the smoke up and I guess blows it out the building. Just go in
Yo,
there in the airport. So I'm in there smoking a cigarette and shit. And I was like, damn, I feel like I'm about to pass out. I don't know if it's like I don't know. I don't know if it's like America's air is fucked up or what. You feel pollution. I'm used to it, but I was like, I feel like this shit's a little better. I don't know. Shit crazy.
even did you land in Tokyo?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Even that air?
Yeah, yeah. That shit was straight. I feel like everything was cool. It was smooth. It didn't like I went to Puerto Rico and like it kind of had like the sewage smell, you know. No diss
Yeah.
to Puerto Rico, that shit was fire as fuck out there. But like the area I was in, it felt like I felt like you know certain places in cities,
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
no
you can
sewers. Yeah,
smell like the
yeah.
sewage system type shit. So
There
yeah,
was none of that in Tokyo.
yeah, I ain't seen
There's
none
none
of
of that
that
in
shit.
Tokyo.
God,
Where'd you go first?
once I got there, I went straight to the dojo because that's like I had to go straight to the dojo because the next day was a show. So I went to the dojo, slept, and then I went there. Or the first time I went, yeah, we went to the desert, but it was like fucking same shit, basically. Yeah, but it was nice as fuck out there, dog. I just it was just like a culture shock, you know,
Yeah.
like everything just moving so fast, and then you get to the place and it's like smaller than regular, but it's like still it's just like comfortable. It's like everybody's like just used to being comfortable. I don't know. It's like they're not like trying to have like the biggest houses and shit like that, you
Oh,
know.
that's what you mean.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah. Everything's just like comfortable and cozy. Like the biggest this room was as big as like the fucking house probably was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just
Well, how many people living in it?
it was fucking one, two, three, four. It was like four of us in there, and so it's like a little apartment, baby rooms. Like those shits were small as fuck. Like fucking the wall is like from there to probably like about that behind that couch, like that big, not as big, like wide rather. She was cool. It was bunk beds in that bitch. We were just stacked up in hell, you know.
Just stacked up in there.
Yeah, she was tight.
Were you the were you in the only one like foreigner in there?
At first, when I first got there, it was only it was two of the guys that was from there, and then it was me, and then another foreigner came, but he was from UK named Saxon. Shout out Saxon Huxley, man.
Saxon.
Yeah,
So that was somebody you could talk to.
yeah, 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 yeah. He was from United Kingdom, like England. So
Did you eat everything in there? Or did you go out and eat?
all they had in there was like for like the dojo, they had eggs and rice. It was like that was what was free to us, you know. And then they had like the
Oh, okay.
chanko and shit like that. But like everything else is like you go out to eat and shit like that. So I was eating out a lot. Hell yeah, I was eating out a lot of like gas station food.
Gas station, 7-Eleven,
Yeah, 7-Eleven. They call it Seven and Holdings out there. That shit was called
Seven and Holdings.
Seven and Holdings.
Okay,
It's the same shit, but it's just Seven and Holdings rather than 11. You know what I'm saying?
they got everything in there.
They got everything in that bitch. I'm not gonna lie. They got like pre-made meals, fucking chicken sticks, you name it, brother. Ramen, hella shit. That shit was fire. Oh god, that shit was fire. That shit was great. Oh god,
I've heard of yeah everywhere. Like people have told me 7-Elevens on like that side of the world, like Asia, it's just fire.
that shit
You
is
can just eat
definitely
it.
tight.
I remember Hawaii's being pretty crazy.
Oh yeah,
Hawaii 7-Eleven.
Why
What was your
fire.
go-to from 7-Eleven?
They had like this, like some type of garlic noodles. It was just like garlic and like crushed red peppers. And then they have like two strips of bacon and like two like sausages, but they're like kind of like hot dog sausages.
Ooh,
And she was carbs, brother.
wiener carbs.
Wiener carbs.
Wiener carbs.
The
That's sick.
glissies.
That's sick.
That shit was tight.
What did you eat? Street food? Do you eat like people with like the vendors outside?
Yeah, like Takeshita Street. It's like some famous shopping district, like right in between like Shinjuku and Shibuya. And it was kind of like they had like hella like street vendors out there. So they have like what do they call those wraps? It's like I think like a Mediterranean food. It's like some type of wrap or something. Kind of like gyros, but not gyros. They have those there. They'll
Oh,
have
the tortilla looking thing.
yeah, 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 yeah. Those
Yeah, yeah.
shits. They have like fucking potatoes, like splindled on a stick type of gimmick, corn dog, shit
A
like that.
whole tater
Whole tater, like they
on a
cut it in a
stick
spiral, fucking put it on the stick,
on the fire.
on the fire. Maybe
That's
not on the fire,
dope.
maybe fried. Yeah,
Yeah,
shit's fire though.
a fried whole potato.
Fried whole potato.
That's
Oh god,
deadly.
shit's interesting.
That's deadly.
Hell yeah.
What were the toilets like? If not, like if maybe not in the dojo because I don't know. Like you said, you went 2 times, but like what like broadly, like what was some crazy toilets like?
Crazy toilets, man. I was just telling you about it at the show. It's like
Yeah.
fucking the old timey toilets is like on the ground. It's like I can't explain it. It's like a urinal. It's dead ass looks like a urinal. And so I remember the first time I ran into it, we are like at some venue out there. That was the first time I ran into it because everywhere else is pretty like updated type shit. You know what I'm saying? But like that one, I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, I had to fucking take a shit, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a shit. So I'm like in there, like, damn, like ain't no like like stalls in here, bro. It's just urinals. So I'm like going around the whole building looking for this shit, bro. And I never find it. So I just like complained to like Ninja Mac. I'm like, bro, ain't no fucking stalls in here, bro. He's like, no, those are the toilets. I was like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to like squat. You know what I'm saying? The idea is to squat over the toilet and do your business. But I don't know. I just couldn't fuck with that shit. I just waited till I got back to somewhere safe. You know.
When you got back to a real fucking toilet,
You know what I'm saying? A little city, a little sit down. You know what I'm saying? Shit's
just
crazy.
a hole in the ground. Because when you say urinal, it kind of makes you think about like on the wall or whatever. But like, nah, it was like just a hole in the ground.
Yeah, yeah. More like it was kind of like that. It
Oh,
was like
okay,
a urinal type thing, but it was more like fucking like
maybe
like
for
a
both. Maybe it's
yeah.
a semi-modern.
Yeah, like a semi fucking urinal times toilet.
Dude, a urinal you can shit in.
Basically, bro.
Dude, that's
It's
crazy.
crazy, crazy,
Did you have to
crazy.
put your own water in there?
Nah, I guess it flushed. I didn't fuck with it at all. I try, you feel me? I try to stay away from that shit.
Oh, the gravity, maybe.
Yeah, the fucking
Oh yeah, you didn't really use it. You said
yeah. No, I ain't trying to use that shit. That shit's crazy.
not
Yeah,
even once.
not even once, brother. I couldn't fuck with it because I don't know. I just wasn't used to it, so I couldn't really like rock with the sitting. You know.
The rest of them were normal.
Yeah, yeah. The rest of the places were normal. Like the bathrooms though, it's a little weird because it's like in like the room I was in or the apartment I was in, basically like they got like a shower room, which is like the shower and the sink, and then they have like a separate toilet room, and it's basically like a baby ass closet, like this fucking big, like enough just to fit a toilet in. So it's like a little squished in there. You know what I'm saying? They got like a sink on the back of that bitch. I don't know what the sink's for. I guess to wash your hands, maybe, but fucking
Nah. Maybe, maybe. They got toilet paper in there.
yeah, they got toilet paper in there.
A lot of locals probably don't use toilet paper. They probably fucking
You get the
probably splash it on the butt there.
hell yeah, most
Maybe
definitely.
I'm inferring. I don't know. You're the one that went. I don't know.
Yeah, they got the bidets on there, so I know that's definitely
The bidets.
yeah, the old bidets, the old water. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out the bidet, dude.
Shout out to bidets. Shit's a little freaky. You know what I'm saying?
No, but no bidet
Yo,
shit, bro. No bidet
no
shit.
bidet shit.
You didn't use one. You didn't use one.
I used it once, bro, but that shit was that shit was interesting. That shit was interesting, gang. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. She was interested. It was an interesting experience. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't want to try it twice.
Nah, it definitely it cleans though. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose. It's
Gets
like
the job done.
it gets the damn
Gets the
job
job
done.
like somebody to. I've heard people talk about like what Europeans say, they're or not Europeans, but people from other places. And it's like, yeah, would you like if someone shit on your hand or on your face, would you like wipe it off with a dry piece of toilet paper, or would you like get sanitize that bitch? You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that
But no,
too.
fuck that. America's the best. We got
Yeah,
the dry toilet paper.
we got the idea. If
We're
anything,
clean.
use them as dew wipes. You know what I'm saying? Dew wipes,
Yeah, get the
flushable
dew
wipes.
wipes. You keep them in the. You keep those in your bag.
No, I don't.
No.
But if it comes down to it, it's like I'd rather use those over the bidets. You
Oh
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? For sure.
No bidet shit.
No bidet shit.
That's hilarious.
Word two.
That's crazy. Did you talk to any locals and shit?
Yeah, I talked to a lot of them trying to like get around and like travel and shit like that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you said you were going on like trains. You say you got lost on a train or some shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did get lost on the train. That shit was crazy.
All right, where were you going?
I was going
Or just
to
tell the story, but like, yeah, where are you going?
man, so like fucking I used to like be in there like training. I'd wake up at 5 and I'd leave the dojo at like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. So that was like my whole schedule out
You didn't
there.
live there? Oh, you didn't live there?
At the dojo?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was like apartments and then it was like a 5 minute walk to
Oh,
like the
okay,
building
yeah.
that the ring was in and shit like that, training and all that bullshit. So it was like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then I'd leave and I'd go to the city. I catch the train to the city. Musashi Urawa is like the Psycho fucking line or whatever it's called, which is like the Psycho line is crazy. I remember one of the wrestlers telling me because it used to always be late, and he told me it was late because like old guys used to be on the train. He used to be like, "Yeah, it's fucking maybe old guys grabbing butts." You know what I'm saying? Some weird shit like that. That's you. He was like, "That's why I usually be late." Type shit. It's like because it's like somebody had to get kicked off the fucking train. Police had to come and get them
Oh,
off the
it
train.
took time to get kick people off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." But yeah, I was fucking. So I go to the city. I used to play a game where like every like combini like convenience store I pass, I get something called like a strong zero. It's like a fucking four loco. You know what I'm saying? It's like a four loco. Every one I pass, I drink, and it's like fucking 50 of them on the street. So I used to be drunk as fuck in the middle of the city, just like listening to music, just by myself, walking around, looking at old video games, going to the wrestling store, shit like that, going to clothes stores, looking at high end shit, just like touring. You know what I'm saying? So that night when I got like fucking lost, I was like drunk as hell. I was like past like fucking drunk. I was like fucking falling over shit. I go into like some random bathroom. I throw up all over the place. It was a crazy bathroom though. It had like a fucking table in it, like you can lay down on. It was crazy. I like threw up in that bitch and I laid down and I was just laying there. And the last train ran at like I want to say like 10:30. So like I fucking
Oh, you laid down on it?
yeah, I laid down on the old table in the bathroom. This was crazy. It was like it was dead ass like a fucking like motherfuckers use it for massages and shit. It was like one of those bad boys. I was like, oh shit. I'm like throwing up in the
It's
toilet.
probably for changing babies or some shit,
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I don't know what the fuck it was for,
or for
but
napping
yeah,
Americans.
for napping drunk Americans, definitely that's what it was for that night.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I
All right, my
laid
bad.
on
So
this shit.
you're sleeping in the bathroom.
Yeah, I just laid down because I was like, yo, I gotta calm down. And I looked at the time, it was like 10:15. I was like, yo, I gotta get to the train station and catch this last train.
Yeah,
So
15 minutes.
you feel me? I hop on it. It's like fucking stacked in that bitch, shoulder to shoulder. So I'm just in that bitch. I'm just on this fucking hanging, like fucking leaning against the wall. And then I finally get it's like finally a seat. And I'm like, I remember I was like 4 stops away from my stop, the Musashi Arrival station. So I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna just sit down and I'm gonna just like fucking chill for a second. So I sit down, I close my eyes, and when I wake up, it's like the train guy's like waking me up, like, hey, last call, get off, get off, get off. I'm like, oh shit, like get off now. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh fuck, I don't notice anything. Like I don't notice one thing in the area. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, yo, like what do I do? So I'm like I knew enough Japanese to get through like buying something like from the store or something, like ohayou gozaimasu or arigatou gozaimasu, like hi, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Or thank you. You feel me? Shit like
Mhm.
that. But like I didn't know enough to speak to the guy, so I pull out. It's like Deep L. You know what Deep L is? It's like
Is it a translator?
yeah, translator. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
some translator they use in like Asian countries. But it's like I fucking pull it out and I'm asking him like, yo, like how do I get to fucking Musashi Arawa? Like I'm stuck. And he's like, oh, next train doesn't run to like 7:30 or something, 6:30. You feel me? So fuck, it's like 12 o'clock maybe. I'm like, damn, I'm fucked up. I'm still like drunk, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
I'm like,
shit.
damn. So I sit at the train station for a little while. I just sit there. And then I like was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. My phone's on like 40. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm stuck. Fuck, I should have brought my charger. So I just like walk to the next convenience store. I get like noodles, like cup noodles, and I just eat them. Then I ask the guy in there, like the gas station guy, I'm like, yo, like, I need help. Like, I don't know what to do, bro. Like, I'm stuck. I'm foreign. I'm dumb. Baka Gaijin. It's like stupid foreigner. Like help me, help me. And he's like, he was real helpful. You feel me? Real helpful. He's trying to tell me like, oh, you can go there, wait till 6:30. Next, the other train station is like probably like an hour walk this way. You know what I'm saying? You can walk that way. You feel me? And maybe the train station's still open. You feel me? You can catch the train. So I was like, all right. You feel me? He was like, shit, bought a charger from him and shit. He's like, you charge your phone, you know, whatever, just take your time, figure it out. You know, I'm like, oh, I appreciate it. I was like, damn, this is crazy because I was lost. And then I found out I was like at least 10 stops away from where I was supposed to be. This is like stupid. But I was like, damn. So I walk all the way to the next fucking train station. I call my dad, like, yo, I'm lost in Japan. I don't know what to do, bro. He was like, you're fucking stupid. He's like, you're fucking stupid. You're
That's hilarious.
dumb as hell. He's like, shit, just stop and get a hotel. Like, just that. I was like, I'm not trying to spend no money. Like, you feel me? Fuck that. I'm just thugging it out. So I walked to the station. Shit's closed. Then I like go to the hotel because I'm like, fuck it, I might as well get a hotel. They don't have no more rooms, so I'm just like sitting outside in the middle of nowhere in Japan. I don't know where I'm at. You feel me? So I'm just like sitting there. I'm just like something's got to shake. Something's got to give. You feel me? And then I like just walking around. Then I walk to another fucking train station and I find like a fucking. I guess it's like some they got lines for like cabs and shit. So I just hopped in that bitch like about 150 to get to where I was supposed to be.
You should have just got a room.
I should just they
I,
was
mean,
they're
I guess
stacked.
that was they said you said there wasn't any rooms.
Yeah,
God damn, talking
yeah.
about you don't want to spend money.
And I fucking had to spend 150, brother. That shit
God
sucked.
damn.
I got back to like where I was supposed to be like 7:38, and then like I was supposed to be at practice or like the like practice or whatever like 10:30. So it was like fucking. And it was funny. I was talking to Kiyomiya. He's like he runs like the training. He's like the senpai of the training. He's like, oh, last night I got drunk, man, hungover. I'm hungover tonight. I was like, well, fucking, I'm hungover too. He was
Oh
like,
my
oh, for real,
god.
where'd you drink? I was like, oh, I got lost in Japan. He's like, oh, shit, it's pretty crazy. She was funny as fuck. That shit was crazy.
Japan's pretty safe, right?
It's really safe, man.
Yeah.
Hella safe. Hella safe. People leave their doors unlocked. Oh, God.
That's
It's
crazy.
foreign to me. Like, leaving your doors unlocked is crazy as hell. I remember one time, like, I came in late from, like, because like you can catch the train to other places, but it's a lot of shit like in the area. Like I stayed in like Saitama, but like Tokyo's not too far. It's like 4 or 5 stops away from like Saitama. It's like right off of the city type shit. So like I stayed over there, and I was like fucking. So it's like shit over there you can do and fuck around with. So I came in like probably like 12 or like 1 type shit, late, a little late. And then I like when I walk into the door, it's like you got to do like a step onto the platform to get into like the apartment. It's like they leave their shoes at this like little platform. They have to step up. And so when I walked in, I like took my shoes off and I was getting ready to step up. And then I look around and I didn't notice the room at all. And I was like, what the fuck? Like this shit looks weird as shit. So I'm like taking off my shoes and I'm getting ready to step up. And then I look around and I don't remember what I seen, but I was like, yeah, this is definitely not the apartment I'm supposed to be in. So like I just like slowly put my shoes back on and backed out of the apartment. And
Oh
then
shit.
yeah, it was just like a whole different apartment I was in. I was
You
like,
walked into somebody's room?
just walked into somebody's whole different apartment. Like, no, like they're not involved in wrestling or nothing. Like somebody,
Oh
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? I was like, oh shit. So I just like backed out, closed the door slowly, and then I went into my room and I was like, yo, that shit is insane. Like people just leave their doors unlocked out here. Like what? It's
You were
crazy.
breaking and entering
I
in Japan.
broke and entered in Japan by accident. Not
Nobody
purposely though.
nobody noticed.
Nobody I hope nobody knows. They probably did notice it. You know what I'm saying? Said something to fucking the people, but
Yeah, but it's so safe there. They probably were like, oh, somebody's probably lost.
yeah, that's
I seen this thing where a dude, he was in Japan a lot, and he wasn't in Japan at this time, but he got the idea from Japan. They were going somewhere a lot far away, and he had a big ass luggage bag. And he's like, just throw it in the bush. And the guys with him were like traveled South America and shit, which that shit would be gone.
yeah,
In
facts.
America, it'd be gone
Hell
for
yeah.
sure. He's like, no, I promise you, it'll be back. They went and drank for 4 hours and came back, and the fucking luggage, big ass luggage, big hit a lick luggage was in the
Yeah,
bush.
that's insane. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. Yeah, it's crazy how well, you know, certain places are like that. You
Them
know
commie countries.
what I'm
They're
saying?
safe as a motherfucker. Safe as a mother. You can sleep on the beach, bro.
You can sleep on the streets if you want. You
Sleep
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
streets, bro. People
Facts.
like, I got robbed on my RV sleeping in the beach in Guatemala. I'm like, yeah, of course you did. Like, what?
Yeah, facts.
What? Like,
Shit's crazy. I used to walk around the city drunk as hell, having fun. Like that shit used to be crazy to me. Like even doing that shit out here, like in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? It's like you bound to run into something at some point. Not saying like you run into something. If you're looking for something, I feel more or less. But it's never no point where you feel like, oh shit, like I
There,
might be in the wrong side of town. You know what I'm saying? Or
there's
some shit
nowhere
like
in
that.
Atlanta where you should not keep your eyes open.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like you gotta stay on point. Out there, I felt like I ain't have to stay on point with shit. Like everything was just so like you know what I'm saying? Like nobody had like an attitude or you know what I'm saying? Everybody was just like nice as fuck. Like I like that's just crazy as hell. Like the difference is like going to the fucking restaurants, you know what I'm saying? You don't get somebody that's about to be like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like no shit like that. Everybody's like, hey, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, you want this? Okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like service and shit like that. It's all just
Did you
completely
tip in
different.
Japan?
Nah, you're not supposed to. It's like
Yeah, you don't tip abroad, guys.
tip abroad. It's
You don't
not
tip abroad.
allowed.
We're the only ones that do it. It's like feeding the ducks.
Yeah.
You can't feed the ducks.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna take home a day's wage.
Facts.
And their life's gonna steal it. And she's sleeping with a guy at work anyways. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So take me through one like the best night on, and maybe that was the best night, but the best night where you didn't die. Like you get on the train and go to Japan, like big lights and crazy shit. Japan. Did you see any weird tentacle stuff there?
Oh man,
Any weird stuff?
hella weird shit. It's like a fuck. It's a store called Don Quixote. It's
Oh,
like
Don Quixote, like Don with a Q.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. And they got like a little jingle in the store. I can't remember how that shit goes, but like that shit's like it just goes off and it plays forever, bro. It's just like annoying as shit. It's just like da, da, da. It's just like fucking annoying as fuck. Whatever. It's like a Walmart though, right? So like I went in there. It's like probably the second or third day I had to walk there. It's like a little 15-minute walk. Everything's like close enough to walk from at least the apartments, unless you want to get to like go to all these other places like tourist shit and shit like that. But yeah, so I go there. I'm fucking looking for shit. It's cold outside, so I gotta get like a jacket or something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold. I ain't bring a jacket because I was inspecting it. It's the first time I went, it was hot as shit. Like I was walking around with a t-shirt
You
on.
didn't bring a jacket to the country at all.
And no, I didn't. It was like October, November, December. I didn't bring a jacket at all. Man, I was fucking freezing.
Bro, you got to bring a jacket to Walmart.
Yo, facts.
Bro, bring a jacket anywhere you're gonna be indoors. Bring a jacket.
Bring a
Travel
fucking
tip.
jacket. I
Shout out
fucked
Brogan
up.
Finley. He gave me that one.
I fucked up. I didn't have a jacket, nothing. I just had sweater, so I was just cold as fuck. I was
Just
like,
shivering in
you feel me?
Japan.
I was like, I
Half
gotta get a
drunk, probably.
jacket. Oh god. I was like, I gotta get a jacket.
What
So
kind of jacket did you buy?
I bought a little Nike little shit. I wear it in my entrance all the time. Oh god. Little Nike puffer, you know what I'm saying? Something slight, stupid that. But nah, yeah, I bought that bitch. But whatever, I was in Don Quixote's and I was looking around and shit. I'm looking around. It's like my first time out there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm looking around, and then I see like a little like area in the cut. It's got like curtains up and shit. I was like, what's over there? So I go back there and it's just nothing but like some freaky deaky ass shit. You know what I'm saying? They got hella shit back there, like vibrators, hella crazy shit. Just like a whole section of the fucking store is like dedicated to that shit. She was crazy. I was like, damn, this how y'all get down out here? Y'all be locked there. There's people in there just shopping for shit. Like they looking for shit like they looking for like fucking sugar. They're just picking shit up. Putting it back. I was like, oh shit.
Just put the balls to their face. Like, I like these balls.
Yeah, she was crazy. I was like, damn, locked in for real.
Did you go to any of those weird dance shows?
Nah, I ain't go to none of the dance shows. I did I was just like on some. By the time I was trying to do all like the traveling shit, I was like, it was like 2, 4, 5. It was like the last month. I was like, damn, I kind of fucked up. I should have been doing this the whole time. I was just getting drunk the whole time.
Right.
Buying fucking clothes and shit. Dumbass me. Wrestling. But yeah, I ain't go to none of like the dance shows and shit like that. I fucking climbed a mountain.
Oh, what mountain?
I can't really remember the name of it, but I remember climbing this bitch, and it was like so long to climb. It took like 2 hours to climb it, and then you could see like Mount Fuji from it. And I was
Oh
like,
shit.
damn. So we didn't climb the biggest fucking mountain. We climbed the semi biggest mountain, and this shit sucked. So I can't imagine climbing the biggest fucking mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Shit sucked, but it was pretty nice. They had like a train that went up. It's like it helped you up the fucking mountain. And it was like fucking I can't explain the seats. It was like if you're like this, the seats you could still like sit like leveled. You know what I'm saying? It was like
Mhm.
level seats. But the fucking train's like this. It was crazy.
Going up like that?
It was like this. Like the train's made like this,
Oh
but like the
shit.
seats are made like level, so you're sitting regular. Yeah, it's pretty
Oh.
cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, the train's fast as fuck.
It was a little slow, so you can
A slow
check
boy.
the, you know what I'm saying? Check the venues and shit like that. It's pretty tight.
Are they like the super advanced ones like people talk about? Like maybe in like China now? Like the super fast bullet trains? Did you get
Oh,
on one
like
of
the
those?
regular train. This was just like the little travel train up the mountain. But like the
Oh.
regular trains, yeah, those just like they move pretty fucking fluently. I didn't get on like the bullet train that like travels as like fucking speed of light type shit.
Right.
Because like it was like we were traveling on a van the whole time, so we are just like driving through everything. So I didn't really have to take the bullet train like that as much. I could have like caught the bullet train if I didn't want to travel on the van, but the van was like free, so it's like fuck that shit. But yeah. The trains were pretty cool, man. It's everybody's like, and I learned there that it's like out there. It's not like disrespectful, but it's just like taboo to like talk on the train and be like, if you or me were just talking loud as fuck like this, then everybody be looking back like, yo, what the
Like
fuck?
an airplane, you wouldn't do that on the
Yeah,
airplane.
you know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. It's just like you're just not like it's not a thing that they do out there. It's just like speaking. Everybody's just kind of like in their own world, just chill. You know what I'm saying? If I listen to music too loud, everybody will tell. Like, what the fuck? What are you
That's too
doing?
loud in your ear.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They can hear it, and everybody's just
Wow,
disturbed by it a little bit. You know, it's a little crazy out there.
that's nuts. What other cultural differences like stuck out to you, or what are the things you just went like, oh fuck, that's different? Like, because
Fuck it.
that comes to me a lot.
I know, like fucking eating. I remember I was eating like so like a wada make chanko and shit like that. It's like some type of stew that they make. He'll make it like Wednesday, then like Thursday and Friday and Saturday he'll remix it. So like he'll just add more shit to like the soup.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a leftover soup. He just keeps adding shit to it.
With more fresh, semi leftover, half
Yeah,
fresh.
you feel me? Half fresh, half not. But he's just like remixing that bitch every day, just remixing it. That shit was busting though. I used to tell him like all the time. Like it's some like country ass shit. I don't know if you know what this means. Like you put your foot in that. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard that before?
No, what does it mean?
So like
Like stepping on drugs in a way.
nah, like
No,
fucking black culture is like you put your foot in that soup. That means like that shit was good as fuck.
you put your foot in it.
You feel me? Like that's like
Yes, that's
yeah,
great.
facts. I don't know, like that's
Oh
just some like a
man,
little country shit. Some of my people from Mississippi, so that's a little country
you
shit.
put your
You
foot
put
in
your foot
it.
in that shit, facts. So I tell
That's
him,
fire.
I'll be like, you put your foot in that soup. So like he don't understand English at all. So I'll be like, yo, you put your foot in that soup. And he's
Oh, he's
like,
not gonna get that at all.
yeah, he's like, what the fuck are
I
you
didn't even
saying?
get that.
And I like explain it to him, and he's like what? I have to explain English to him first, and then I have to explain what it means. You know what I'm saying? So it's like funny as fuck. But yeah. That shit used to be busting.
That's
Fuck, what was
crazy.
I saying? Yeah. But fucking, so like the cultural difference is like when you eat, like fucking. I remember like Kiyomiya said that to me, like he said like when you eat shit, like if you like slurp it, like that means like it's good to them. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's like a compliment. It's like, oh shit, he's eating the fuck out of that food. That's good. You know what I'm saying? But like if you're like, they're like, oh shit. So he's like, he asked me, it's like, it's good? I'm like, yeah, it's good. He's like, slurp means like good. Like good. Okay. It's okay to do that. Like it's fucking normal to do that shit. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. Like, I don't think about that type of shit, but like that's like a cultural difference. It's just
Wow.
like a little different.
Yeah, especially in a group of folks.
You feel
I'd
me?
be
It's like
slurping alone,
you feel me?
But yeah, no, I'm not try not to in a group of folks. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little different. A little different.
Ways of showing affection. Yeah, fucking jokes like that, bro, or like puns, like even knowing Spanish, it's hard to put them across. You know,
Yeah.
that's interesting. What other things you notice?
Like that. That'd be one. I guess like the elevator rule is like fucking left is like you just stand if you just want to ride or not the elevator, the escalators, like you stand on the left side if you want to just ride. And then the right side is like if everybody wants to like run up that bitch, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's like something like that that's like not that big of a deal to me. You know what I'm saying? Like in America, you just jump on the fucking elevator and you're just riding that bitch all the way up.
Mm.
But they're like, no, like move the fuck over so we can get up the fucking stairs faster. Or the escalator faster. And it's like a little different. It's like pretty interesting.
Were there cars that you never seen? I remember, I don't know why, but Ecuador's got a bunch of like Chinese electric cars I just never seen before. And I walked past a dealership too and seen them. What were the cars like?
They're like all small. They're all
Small
small as shit. Like I don't know. They're all small as shit. I know like
brands you didn't recognize.
definitely brands I ain't recognize. It was some fucking they're like it was like a luxury car. One of the sponsors I knew.
Oh
Yamaguchi-san.
yeah, you probably rode in some.
Yamaguchi-san. He had like this crazy fire car that had a TV in that bitch.
Chainmail, I spilled water,
Oy!
bud.
Chainmail, you fucking
I pissed
spilled
on the
water,
carpet.
Chainmail. God damn it. But it
Good
was
thing I
like,
didn't put it there.
yeah, facts. It was like a fucking it was like a box car. All of their cars I feel like are box cars. just like small boxcars or whatever.
Two people,
Nah, more like it's like 4 people, but it's like box. It's like everything is made like
like a
that.
Kia Soul.
Yeah, everything's made like a Kia Soul, bro. Everything's made like a Kia Soul.
Bunch
Every
of
car.
electric Kia Souls.
It's like fuck, but it was like they had this one nice ass like luxury Kia Soul, and that bitch had like imagine like a recliner chair in like the back seat. It's like fucking that type of shit. They got a table come out. They got TVs in that bitch, like one TV for the front, another TV for like the back type shit. It was nice as fuck. It was like luxury, like luxurious. This shit was tight. I was like, damn, this should be hard to have in like America. It's pimped out. You know what I'm
God
saying?
damn.
Little doors that do the rolly back. You know, we got some of those in America. But the chairs aren't made like those chairs where it's like the fucking gimmick.
Like
Like
fucking
like a
recliner guys.
recliner guy.
That's
Shit's
crazy.
tight.
And electric probably.
More than likely, it was definitely electric. I didn't really notice anything different because I was just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying?
You were saying something about an app on your phone. Did you have to get minutes and shit? And did you have to what kind of weird apps did you have to get and shit like that?
Yeah. That shit was tough as fuck because like you have to get an eSIM card. That shit wasn't expensive like that. It was like $90 for like 3 months or for a month rather. And like the first time I went there, I was only there for a week, so it was like easy as shit. But like when I went there for 3 months, it was like I got the month, and then I didn't think about my fucking phone running out. So I was in the middle of I can't remember. I remember I went to Totocon. So it was like somewhere over there in that area, but my phone ran out of minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it was like ran out of minutes. I just ran into all the problems out there. This shit sucked. My phone ran out of minutes, so it's just like I couldn't use it anymore. So now I'm just like walking around like trying to figure out how can I buy like an eSIM card, and it's like I'm trying to ask how to buy an eSIM card, but like the fucking shit's, you know what I'm saying? I can't
Oh,
really.
you can't ask them because you
It's
fucking.
like fucking. I'm a foreigner. That's stupid. I finally found like an electronics store because some guy knew like a little bit of English, or I ran into like a English speaking guy. It was like some foreigner I seen crossing. I was like, yo, I need like I'm fucked up out here. I can't get home for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up. So he's like, yeah, I got you. Fucking go to this corner store. I went over there and I couldn't really find it. And then I just went up and I found like a fucking like electronic store, and I was just like, yo, I don't care like how much it is, just let me get that shit. And it was a little expensive, but I just got the minutes. So then like I had the minutes for the next time, and I was like, yo, I can't forget like today in the next 30 days, bro. I need to get this shit be fucked up just like I was.
Like a track phone.
Yeah, basically you got a track phone, you got to keep paying for that shit, or not really track phone. It's like you get so some odd of like data. You know what I'm
Oh, an
saying?
amount of data.
Yeah, amount of data, and it's like after that amount of data, it's kind of like you're fucked up, but it's like you can't really call or shit like that. You can't call people because it's like the data's ran out and shit like that. But it's like you're fucking abroad, so it's like SOS pops up, and you're like, oh fuck, gotta
God
go.
damn.
It was pretty terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it was just like fuck. Like being in those situations where you're like fucking lost and you don't know what to do and you can't really speak to people. It's like fuck. What do I do now? Like you know what I'm saying? Chills.
You needed it for the GPS and shit
Yeah, I
to
needed
get
it
on the
for the
train.
yeah. Because I was like like fucking. I walked so far away from the fucking train and shit like that, and I didn't want to jump on this train because I only know like certain lines of the. I didn't really figure out the train station as much. I
Mm.
only knew like certain lines. Like I know like the line I like where I lived at like Psycheo line. I could like do that shit easy. Like going to Shibuya, Shinjuku, I could come back and forth. Like that shit was easy as fuck. But like once I venture off far as fuck, it's like I got to get back. I just walk all the way back to wherever like I came from. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mm.
fuck. You're supposed to remember all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, that's crazy.
That's just
I've
that's
never been without the language. I've like not had service because I just like did the settings wrong. But you can get service in fucking South America
oh yeah.
with that AT&T. That's
Shout
crazy.
out AT&T man.
You
I
get
had
lost
that
anymore. You were there for 3 months, bro.
3 months.
How was that?
That shit was straight into like the second month.
Yeah,
It was good until like the second. Once it like the second month hit, I was like, "Fuck,
I've
this
never
is
traveled that long anywhere.
long." It was long. It's like you just miss like certain things. Not even like I got a girl, so it's like I miss my girl, then I miss my family, and I just missed like regular life. I feel like it was like regular
In a
life,
dojo, bro? You
but
did 3 months in a dojo?
yeah, facts.
You didn't stay nowhere else?
Nowhere else, just
What?
dojo, just dojo life. 3 months,
You okay? You
5
you
a.m. to
explained those
5
apartments
p.m.
to me though. You're next to an apartment next to the dojo.
Yeah, and it was like the fucking
But sharing
supermarket
rooms
right
and
across the
shit.
street. Sharing rooms.
Oh my god,
Three
dude.
months, like living
Oh,
with people. You know what I'm saying? It's like no problem, but it was
oh,
just like fuck. That shit was just
oh. That's fucked, dude.
yeah.
That's fucked. Yeah, is that like that's the life of the like oh there's a lot like the people that are regular workers there like that's where most of them stay.
That's definitely like all of them usually stay there. Some people get their own like apartment where they don't have to really stay with people.
Right.
You know, like some of them had like a apartment where it's like this way. Like Ninja Max stayed in the apartments that was like at least like a 20-minute walk away from the actual like dojo where they just put up like everybody. Like I was in the dojo with I was in the dojo with the young boys, so it was like two young boys in the room, and it was me and Saxton in the other room. And then the other room, the other apartment rather, had like I think it was like three guys in each room. So it was like 6 or 8 people in the other room. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
So it was like shit's just like it's hell.
Bumping? How often are you bumping?
Bumping.
Yeah.
Well, for the dojo shit, like I was bumping all the time. I was definitely bumping like every fucking day.
Oh my
Just because
god.
I was like training. Unless it was like they'll do something where it's like after a show they want to do a practice. You just pull up and you'll train, and then like the next day it'll be like regular practice, like you're bumping and shit like that. But they weren't like so big on bumping beat just because of like preserving your body and shit like that. But
Okay.
like me, like being from fucking A4, you know what I'm saying? Shout
Yeah,
out
you're
to
fucking crazy.
WWA4. Like I'm fucking bumping my ass off in that bitch all the
A4.
time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody's like drop kick. They'll do this. Oh, and I'd fucking turn
Yeah,
fucking
you were fucking even
yeah
younger at that point.
yeah
How old
facts.
were you in the 3 month one?
3 months is like I was probably like 21, 22.
21. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I was doing dumb shit. Yeah,
Oh my god.
but yeah, that shit sucked. And then it's like the bunk beds is like pallets, kind of. Like they don't have mattresses there. They don't got
Whew.
mattresses. Them bitches is like pallets. Word too. It was like 4 pallets stacked up on top of each other. So I appreciate whoever bought. I appreciate whoever bought those like 3 extra pallets in that bitch. But it's like usually one little pallet you lay on that bitch. But like, cause we were traveling so much, we're going like Osaka and shit. That's like all the way I think north, fucking Fukuoka, like all that shit is just like just traveling up and down like that. We'll get like hotels and shit. So hotel beds just like fucking blessings.
Paradise.
You know what I'm saying? It's like blessings.
Paradise.
Your own room, you get your own room, you fucking get your own bed. That shit was tight. It was fire. Yeah,
God damn, bro.
that shit was held 3 months, long as fuck.
3 months and that shit. Fucking do you know how much hotels cost out there?
There's some cheap ones. It's like
I could just kayak, I know. Yeah, please tell me in the comments how I should just fucking Google it.
yeah. But it's like fucking
Yeah,
it's like
my bad. Why don't you Google something as opposed to asking somebody who's personally been there before? You smart motherfuckers. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
my bad. I ain't that smart, brother. I don't remember shit.
No, but you've been there. But yeah, tell my bad.
Yeah. But it's like definitely some like fucking it's some cheap ones. It's like really cheap ones that's like fuck, I can't remember like the exact numbers, but I remember there was
20,
some
30, 15?
yeah, it's like fucking type shit like that. It's basically like they have something that's like you can get like an actual room and they're like what I'm saying, like the little pod gimmicks.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah,
had like them
yeah.
type of shits too. So it's like just for people that want to sleep type shit. They
Yeah.
have them type of shits. At least in like Shinjuku, I remember passing a couple of those shits.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when I was trying to get the hotel that one time I fucking got lost, it was like not that much. It was like probably like 40, 50 type shit. Nothing crazy, but it's just like they said.
Yeah, I'll just take a taxi instead.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. But everything out there is cheap as fuck, man.
How much was food?
Food was
What would it? How much in American would like a good 7-Eleven trip come out?
man, a couple dollars. Like a bag of chips. I'd say that should come out to like a bag of chips. Oh God,
That's what you mean.
that's what I compare it to.
A big bag of chips from QT.
Yeah, feel me? Like a little like 329. You get like a full like you get fucking the noodles. You get a little meat stick. Get some drinks. Get a strong zero. Strong zeros is like
Ooh.
99. Fucking 99 yen or whatever. You know
And
what I'm
that's a drink.
saying?
That's a drink.
That's
You're
fucking
coming out with a
liquor.
drink.
That's
Liquor.
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 It's fucking liquor, brother. Fucking
Liquor.
locked in.
Is that in other places in America, or is that an American thing where we don't have liquor at the gas station?
I think our
Yeah, we don't have liquor at the gas
yeah, I
station.
don't think so. Yeah, they sell liquor just like fucking here. Here you go.
That's crazy.
They
Yeah, I
ain't got,
remember that about other places too. Noticing liquor at the
yeah,
gas station.
they definitely got liquors at the gas station. That shit's pretty tight. They got like bottles of wine and shit like that cheap ass wine. It's just like $1 or something like that. Strong zeros are like $1.
$1 for the strong
Like if
zero.
you want to like round it up, maybe like $1.99, easy as fuck. Like here, have that. I'm fucking turned up. That's why I was turned up to them bitches that much when I was out there.
Yeah, fucking $1's crazy.
Fucking right. Eat cheap living.
Cheap living for sure. Hung over at the dojo, fucking.
Hella push ups. Hella
Oh, and
pull ups.
you're not like a. So are you doing like a? You're there with the young boys, but do you got to get up in the morning and shit, or do you just go? Because you said they don't want you to bump, but are you like mandatory training?
Not mandatory, but I just did it because it's like
Right, you're younger and shit.
you know what I'm saying. It looks like the right thing. Not it looks like the right, but it's like the right thing to do. It's like fuck it, why not? Like
Right.
I ain't got anything else to do. You feel me? Fucking let's fucking pull up to the dojo and train. And then like fucking my girl like by the time she got off, it was about the time I was waking up. So I wake up so I can call her and be like, "Yo, what's up? What you doing in America?" You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Fucking right, that's a good time for me to work out." And you know what I'm saying? I should get swole while I'm out here. It's like fucking, what else to do?
You did get swole out there.
I got a little swole.
Shout out to fucking push-ups, bro.
Push-ups got me right.
Yeah.
Push-ups got me right.
Don't do that.
Push-ups and sit-ups.
You got anything else you want to talk about from out there, dude?
Man.
Some crazy shit.
Crazy shit, man. No, no, man. What do you want to know? I don't know.
I don't know, just things that on the top of your brain.
Top of my brain.
Probably wrap it if not. I'm running out of.
Yeah. I mean, other than like fucking traveling and shit, just because I
He
was
was on buses, or you said he was in a van.
Yeah, we're in like a fucking little van for like the wrestling shit, and it was like really small and shit. The Combinis are really cool. They have a lot of like tourist shit. You know what I'm saying? Like not really like tourist shit, but like when you go to like certain gas stations and shit like that, you can buy shit that's like I was here type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're stopping so much is like I feel like everybody else was buying that shit, but I didn't really buy it because I was like fucking. I just wanted food.
Too cool.
Too cool. And I kind of fucking missed that opportunity or whatnot. But yeah, shit was pretty tight. A lot of mountains, a lot of different weather. I'd say that about fucking Japan. It's a lot of different weather. Like certain places are like it's higher in altitude, so it's like colder than regular shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chile's like that.
Yeah, it's like fucking certain places is like I forget where exactly I was in Japan, but I remember going there and it was like really fucking cold. It was like snowing, and like where I was like staying wasn't like that cold. It was like cold, like sweater weather. But up there, that's the reason I bought the fucking jacket because like I went up there and it was like fucking snowing and it's like fucking like not really sticky snow. It's like wet snow type shit. And it's like
oh fuck.
So it's like you're just cold as shit. It's like you're fucking rain. It's like kind of like rain a little bit, but it's like it's sticking, but it's like still like rain kind of. So you're just like cold as fuck. Especially you only got a fucking sweater and a t-shirt on. It's like you're fucking fucked
oh my
up.
God.
Like, crazy style. That shit sucked really bad. So it was like shit like that is like I don't think that shit's like that in America at all. Oh no. I don't know if it is. I haven't been to every
Not
fucking
in
state.
Atlanta, Georgia. No.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah, but I'm sure the mountainous places, like Chattanooga's a little colder.
Yeah. For the most part. But yeah, that shit was fucking terrible.
Japan sucks dicks.
Yeah, well, it was cool, but it was like fucking damn. Like
3 months is crazy, bro. Did you have your own? Could you cook your meals and shit? Did you have your own kitchen?
I didn't have my own kitchen. We shared that bitch.
Right, but you had access to a kitchen.
Yeah. I had access to a kitchen. We fucking get shit from the store. that shit was a little hard. Just like fucking trying to find shit, and not like really know like fucking.
Did you get weed with people doing drugs?
Oh man, fucking right.
Or
My
people?
boy Ninja Mac blessed me with a little pen. I was out there smoking on the pen.
You got the pen in
I
Japan?
don't know if I was supposed to say that or
I
not.
don't know if the Fed's
I
watching.
don't know
I
if the
don't,
feds are
I don't know if the
watching.
Fed's
But
watching.
yeah, I had the little pen. Maybe fucking bleep out the name. But yeah, I got the little pen out there. I was
He
fucking.
wears a mask, dude. They'll never find him. They'll never find him, dude.
Yeah. But I was out there geeked up. You feel me? Me and my other man, fucking, we're up there geeked up. They'll like let me hit that bitch, and I'll be like, oh shit, like I don't smoke a lot, rare,
Yeah.
like, but like hitting that bitch, I'll be geeked up, high
Uh,
as fuck. I'll be like in behind the dojo because it's like fucking, you walk this way in front of it, and then they got the same thing behind the apartment, but it's like they have like sliding doors, and like each room they have
mhm.
like the like fucking patio doors in each
Okay.
room, so you can like
Sick.
walk to the like back. But like fucking, I'll be behind the doors like just smoking that bitch, and I get to hear shit, and I get fucking tweaked out, like
Oh my
paranoid as
god.
fuck, looking around like, oh fuck, like I'm about to get caught up out here, like fucking yeah, this is crazy.
They're coming for you, bro.
Yeah, so I got fucked up like that. I was like, damn, I need
Yeah, I
some.
bet you did get fucked up. How long has it been? How long had it been? Since you don't really smoke like that.
Yeah, I don't really smoke like that, so I can't really tell you. I know like every time I smoke, like that shit, I get geeked up as fuck. You feel me?
Yeah.
After like hitting that shit a couple times, so being out there hitting that shit, I was kind of hitting that shit every night though, just because it was like easier to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Hella easier to sleep rather than staying up all night and have to wake up so fucking early. Shit like, but yeah, I was hitting that bitch, but that shit was, I was getting smacked out there. You know
Getting
what I'm saying?
smacked on the
Getting
pin. And
smacked.
what were them drinks called?
The strong
Strong
zeros.
Zeros. You run any like hostile people? Any like European foreigners or like Australians or anything like that?
Yeah,
Or whatever fucking country?
hella motherfuckers from for the wrestling shit, hella motherfuckers like that. But like I remember like one time I was walking and like I was like to catch the street and I was walking behind somebody and I was like doing like the fucking gimmick like this
Mm-hmm.
and they're like just talking and I got my headphones in and I'm just looking at the camera the whole time walking. And then I like realized I was like, what the fuck? Like am I like I'm like in like their whole fucking video. So I was like, oh shit, it's kinda weird. But yeah, they're just like locked in. But it's like, I don't nobody really understands what he's saying. So he's like locked in for real. Like he's like fucking this is like the fucking area, you know what I'm saying? That shit's pretty tight. I didn't really run into a lot of the hostile people that'd be like on some hostile shit, type shit like that. But it was hella motherfucking foreigners out there. I remember one time I was on the phone with one of my partners from jail. Shout out Free YBA. Well,
Free YBA.
he already free. Yeah, I ain't say that. My boy got
We
released
got him
not too long.
out.
Yeah, he
We got
free.
him out.
But yeah. Now I was on the phone with him while he was locked up type shit, and I was talking to him, and I was like talking loud as hell while I was on the phone, and I had said nigga, and I look up and somebody was looking around like. What the fuck? Like a black dude looking around, like, what the fuck? Where'd I hear that shit from? I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. It was pretty funny.
Did you guys
He
lock
looked
eyes?
at me. Yeah, he looked at me. He was like, "Okay,
Did you hug him?
nah, I didn't.
No bidet shit.
Nah. No bidet shit, brother.
That's crazy. Yeah. For I always wonder like how the fuck did you get here? I guess Japan's a little bit more common of a place, but I'm
Yeah.
always like, how the fuck did you get here? Did anybody
Uh,
tell you what they were doing? Where they were from?
nah. Not that I can remember. I take too many bumps, brother, man. I'm probably the worst first episode, my boy.
No. This has been great, dude. This has been great. How long are we at, Chano?
About 40, probably 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Yeah, we can fucking wrap it in a second. That's fire. I'm trying to think of any other questions I got. Yeah, just what was it like? Toilets and food. Food was cheap.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
food was cheap. Toilets were weird sometimes. Fucking traveling was pretty cool. It was pretty cheap too. They got like a certain card you get. I got it on my phone still. It's like called the Suka card. You can kind of use that as like a currency everywhere. Not only just like the train station, it's like a regular currency.
you put your bank on it?
Yeah, you basically just put your bank on it, and it's kind of just like locked in. It's pretty cool. Spend that shit because it's like what I'm saying. Certain places they don't really. Not that they don't take like the card and shit like that, but like certain places they just It's like I guess it's easier for them. I don't know. It's like they only accept this rather than this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they want to really accept like fucking the cards I got. So they accept Suka though. The Suik. I don't even know if I pronounced that shit right. The Suka card, little green, little white shit, green and white shit. They accept that shit, and I'd be able to spend my money through that. But my card was connected through that shit, so it's like I'm still spending the same money. Pretty tight.
That's sick. Yeah, I got that chime card. That motherfucker. I don't know if it works in Japan, but it works over there too. Damn, I have one more question, but I'm also fried as fuck too. Well, hell yeah. We'll do the maybe. All right, give me. I'm gonna steal this shit from. This entire concept is stolen from a travel podcast called GB Trippin'. What's like a travel tip that you got for Japan in particular? One for like the short trip and one for like a long trip. What's something you wish? I'm gonna say that shit again because I'm fucking stupid and I have the things went over there. What's one travel tip for like the short term and one travel tip for like the long term? Because 3 months is fuck, dude. That's crazy.
Fucking long term, I'd say fucking definitely. Like you said, bring like extra fucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready for all type of weathers. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for certain type of weathers out there. I was fucked up.
How much luggage did you get?
I got like 2 free check bags, and I put all my merch in one, and then I had hella clothes that I didn't fucking use. So that's what I was gonna say. Travel light. Travel light, because like once you go out there and shit, like I went out there and I bought so much shit, but I had to bring all that shit back to America. So it's like kind of fucked up. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, if there's overweight, then you have to pay for it. So it's like, fuck, I shouldn't have brought. And I was only wearing like, I washed my clothes after like a week. So I was only wearing like 7 pair of underwear, 7 pair of t-shirts, and
Yep.
7 pair of fucking socks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I needed that, you know what I'm saying? I could have came out there with like 4 and did the same shit.
Yeah, I'm a big 4. I got about 4, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could have did the same shit with that. But I was like, I brought so much shit. I brought like fucking everything I own basically, and that shit was stupid as fuck. I wish I didn't do that. So maybe that's a fucking trip. And then like maybe like fucking I'm more like I got like Metro or whatever. So it's like you gotta pay for minutes and shit like that. But certain like I think Verizon you don't have to pay for like fucking
Or it's cheap as fuck. It's like
you know what I'm
$100. But like for the whole month.
hell yeah. I think because my girl, she got like Verizon and shit. She didn't have to do that shit at all. She just had to say she got like foreign shit. So she still paid, but it wasn't like as much as like fucking paying for minutes the whole fucking time type shit. So that's like really important. Fucking for the short term, I mean, shit, just have fun, my boy. Like have fun, do that shit. Just do everything you can within that time. I was just like on some wrestling that shit the whole time I was there. So I was like, fucking, I didn't really get to see as much shit as I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? By the time I was at the end, I was trying to go to like all the like the ramen museum and shit like that. I was trying to go to all this shit, but I just didn't have the time to because I was still doing all the wrestling shit. So I was like, fuck, I kind of fucked up. I fucked myself with all this shit. So like, if you got short term shit, bro, make sure you fucking work all that shit in, work all those little spots you're trying to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Make it work. Do you think having the connection of wrestling, like, because you said you had a lot of work to do or whatever, or a lot of time you're spending to it, but do you think it like helped as far as like maybe having somebody take you somewhere cool that only locals know or like shit like that? You know, do you think it was like it was good, a good connection? Do you think what do you think's better?
Yeah, I think definitely that shit helped out a lot. Like rather, like you know what I'm saying, rather than going out there just like on a blind type shit, because you're a wrestler, it kind of like I want to say it gives you like a like you know what I'm saying type shit like that. But it's like it definitely helped out a lot in like the ways of like it's people that probably know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like you did GCW. I'm pretty sure it's like a sponsor in Japan that knows who you are. And when you go to, if you, whenever you're ready to go to Japan, whenever, because I know that's probably on the bucket list. Whenever you go to Japan, you know what I'm saying? You post that shit. They're probably going to hit you up like, yo, I want to take you out to fucking this place, this place, this place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you ask them like, yo, can we go here too? They're going to be like, fucking right. I want to take you over here. You know what I'm saying? Just like people just willing to do that shit. We don't have that shit in America too. Like
Yeah.
sponsors, like people will like pay for you to go eat or they'll take
Yeah,
you
my
to
boy Artois
Disneyland.
is trying to teach me about that shit, bro. The guy I was telling you about in
Hell yeah.
Thailand. He's trying to teach me about that shit.
Yeah, facts. It's people that be like, yo,
You want to go, bro?
Yo, God. To what, Thailand?
Yeah.
I might fucking
Hey,
get down.
let's go, teriyaki.
Yes, there's teriyaki in Thailand. Let's go.
Dude, that'd be fire.
That should be tight.
We can steal some of your clout, take it out there, dude.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Well, hell yeah. Thanks, bro. That's a good little experiment, bro. We're gonna get you on a couple more times. Where? Because did you do Europe and shit or not? You've only done Japan,
I just did Puerto Rico.
Puerto
Yeah,
Rico
fucking
to
Japan and
wrestle.
Puerto Rico. Yep.
And how long were you there?
I was there for like a week.
A week. Hell yeah. Sweet. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Most done.
Ayo, Bob's. Oh shit! You want to put your shit over like your fucking Insta satellite? You know, what I mean,
Yeah,
social media
fucking.
shit.
I was going to tell you to do a
What
couple.
you got, Chano?
I was going to tell you to give me the intro one more time so that we have it because I want to get a certain camera with you doing the intro, like.
Oh yeah, like looking at it. Yeah.
And then whatever you're gonna do, Yaki right now, yeah. I'll just have that now. And I'll just
Look at that. Yeah. What the fuck did I just say? What are we doing?
put over whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, your
facts.
shit. Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Fucking
Let's go.
follow me on Instagram at the Real Deal Teriyaki, Twitter Real One Teriyaki, Facebook Teriyaki, YouTube The Real Deal Teriyaki. Follow me everywhere. I got t-shirts on the website called BigYakiSoul.com. If you want to buy a teriyaki t-shirt, go to BigYakiSoul.com. I also got a fucking website called Teriyaki.com. You can keep up with me and you keep up with all my socials. So maybe you go on there and you can keep up with the t-shirts, the socials, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. And shout out Hostel Bob for having me on here, man.
Ayo.
Let's go. Shout out Bobby Flacco.
Thanks, man. We'll call that a day. Bob's here.